Hi and welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Linda. I am the owner of SchminkenGrime, a special effects makeup store in the Netherlands. And today we are going to talk about grease paint. So I have used grease paint loads of time on this YouTube channel, but usually I use it to make wounds or bruises. And for today's video, I really wanted to show you that you can make vibrant makeups with it as well, and that is why I chose to create this clown for today. So if you like learning makeup techniques or watching makeup tutorials, don't forget to give this video the thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel in the link below. Stay tuned on all our videos. We have a new video every week with a different makeup or technique, but for now we are going to create this clown. As we are going to make a clown today, obviously the base should be white. So I have the white cream blend stick and I can apply this directly to my skin from the stick. And if this is your own stick and you only use it for your own makeups, I say do it, have fun with it and just play around. But me as a makeup artist use the products on loads of different people, and that's why I don't use them directly from the stick, but I put it on a little mixing palette and get my sponge and put the makeup on the skin with a sponge. So I decided to create a clown mask today, and that means that I'm not going to paint my entire face white, but just a bit to resemble a mask on my skin. Now I'm applying this with a little triangle foundation sponge, non-latex foam sponge it's called in our store. But you could make it easier on yourself with a bigger beauty blender to cover more skin at once. And when you're working with a sponge like this one, it helps to kind of make it wet. It makes it easier to pick up the product and apply it and distribute it over the skin. The big fun of working with grease paints or cream-based makeups is not only that they will stay on the skin when properly fixated, but that you can blend with them and create amazing effects. So I am choosing blue for one of the eyes, and the reason I'm choosing blue is because I found one clown wig in my entire store and it's blue. So I decided that there had to be blue in the makeup. So I have the light blue and I have the dark blue, and I will use it to create one of the eyes. I'm doing it now before I have fixated the base, so I can kind of blend it with the white and see where it takes us. I think my entire eyelid could be light blue. Just take it all the way up to my eyebrow. And then I'm going to use a round brush with the dark blue. Let's start in the outside of my clown. Do want to blend these colors. Now I'm cleaning the brush I'm using to blend on a towel. And the reason I'm doing this is to remove the colors that I just put on there by my first blend. So I'm just kind of pulling down the light color, clean my brush again and doing it again. Otherwise it will get kind of muddy and it doesn't look that good. As I'm doing this makeup on my own skin, I'm quickly going to fixate the upper eyelid because I want to open my eyes, and if I keep blinking, the grease paint will keep moving on my eyelid and it will look smudgy if I don't fixate it. If you are doing this on a model, please just tell them to keep their eyes closed and wait until you're done. But for me, it's difficult doing the other eye in a bit and seeing with both eyes closed. So I have a powder. It is the Neutral Set Powder by Benai. And I have a powder brush. I'm gonna fixate the makeup by putting the powder on the eyelid. So everything will turn white in just a little bit. And I am really pressing that powder on there. If you have a model who's wearing colored contact lenses or regular contact lenses, please ask them if it feels okay, because if you are wearing soft lenses, it's fine. But if someone is wearing hard lenses, I don't know if that is the same words in English, but then you definitely want to check, because with hard lenses, it can feel kind of uncomfortable. So I'm really pressing that powder onto the makeup, which means I am basically kind of turning white, but that will be okay in a little bit. Fixating the cream blends, grease paint, cream-based makeup is key to keeping that makeup on the skin all day, because there is a grease type in this makeup and you want to absorb this, and that is what we are doing by adding this powder. And by getting rid of that grease, the makeup won't move on your skin anymore. So for my eye, when I do this, and I will open and close my eyes a lot in this video, the makeup will stay where we have put it. So here you can see what happens with blinking with unfixated grease paint. The color just will all collect in that little line we have. So now I think that we have the majority of the grease paint on my skin. I can add loads more, but for now I think this is it for the base with grease paint. So we're going to go back to the neutral set powder by Ben Nye and really work hard on fixating the makeup. So the most important bits for me at this point are my lips and my nose, because if I don't fixate it enough, or if I get the red on my powder puff, I will stamp it to the next bit. So I'm first going to do the mouth and the nose, and then I will just continue to the rest of my face. So I have loads of powder on my puff. Loads of powder on my puff. There is a little stamp on my sponge of my nose. So be careful, look at what you're doing, so you are sure you won't transfer the makeup to places on the skin you don't want. And any excess powder you can remove with a powder brush, a large one. And there is the base of my makeup. So if you want to intensify anything you just did, you can work with powder makeups. So I have a pink in this palette, and I'm just gonna make the pink a little brighter pink. The pink I have in this palette is darker, so it will probably stand out a lot on what I just created. And it is very easy to apply this over the grease paint. Now there are loads of great qualities on working with grease paint. It's fun to play with, you can blend the colors, you can really make amazing character makeups. But one thing it's less fun to do with is making lines. It's not that easy to make nice crisp lines with a grease paint. So I'm switching to water-based face paint. The lid is kind of strange. It's from our online academy, but it is Diamond FX Essential Black. So I have the Essential Black and a little bit of water, and I'm going to use it to make the lines I need for this makeup. I have the Diamond FX Essential White because I feel like we could use a few white highlights. And I know the base is white, but we can still make stuff more white by adding more white. And that is why I have the water-based face paint. So I have a detail brush. This is a Linda number 2, also by FBFX. And I am going to put a little bit of white next to the black. Just makes it pop a little bit more than without the white line. So time to put in some contact lenses and put on my wig. They are, I think, called green vampires, and I absolutely love them. So I have a Q-tip because I think I will tear up a little bit. It's been a while since I wore contact lenses or color contact lenses. So let's see what happens when we do this. That's actually pretty okay. These are called Daisy. They are both by Ericona, the lenses we sell at our store. So just keep your eyes open. And I don't really want to stretch my makeup. There they are. And finally, of course, my wig. And there the wig is on my head. I hope I'm still fitting the screen because I got kind of more volume at this point. But yeah, with that, our clown makeup for today is done, and me showing you that there is loads more you can do with grease paint, cream makeup, cream blend sticks than just trauma and bruises. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel in the link up there or down there somewhere. And don't forget, if you need any makeup supplies, face paint supplies, special effects makeup supplies, feel free to visit our store. I hope to see you back here next week.